Welcome back, everyone. I hope I am audible this time. Unfortunate technical issue of being out in the field. I'm currently going through some back channels to pull up the super chats I lost due to the stream canceling out. It was a little frustrating. Sheeny, good to see you in the chat. Thank you for being a member. Velky, congratulations on your new membership. Phantom Reactor, good to see you. So I've got everything here. Got it. So, what a time for the stream to give up on me too. I hope Cyber Scorpion is okay. I did not mean to break the entire stream while I was trying to help them through this situation. So, Cyber Scorpion, if you come back to this chat, I just hope you take down that article and then tell people that you're sorry for being rash. It's good to be excited, but there's a lot more steps in the process than what you put in that article, and you got to give it another shot. You got to get some critique from other authors before you put your articles up, for sure. Getting stream still set up. Desk should be back online any minute. All right, so in case you come to stream part 2 and you missed part 1 somehow, then A, the gay homework for the day is SCP-8596. Remember that. Dihydrogen monoxide. The formatting is, strange because it's got what's the phrase I'm looking for? Clinical tone in the documentation, but honestly, the key is to start simple. Start with, if you look at SCP-3806, besides the collapsibles, which I stole the code from someone else's article because I don't know how to code. All it is simple object class, simple bullet points. And you have to have your bolding and your underlines and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of formatting, but again, you shouldn't be trying to post if you don't yet understand the format. You got to practice, you got to learn the format. All right, let me catch up on my donos before I run out of time real quick. First of all, I'm gonna skip to this one. Ruby, thank you for an extremely generous first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. I need you to just go to the commissary, pick up the infinite pizza box, and tell them I said it's cool. It's yours for the day. You're not Sherman, it's all yours. So you enjoy that. Hello, all you beautiful people. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If not, make it better. I hope that too. I agree wholeheartedly. And Sheeny, congratulations on passing your exam. Excellent victory for this Victory Friday. Also, for your first dono for the day, grab yourself let's say a bagel sandwich. Mozzarella Kitsune, welcome to Level 1 Researchership here at Site 42. We appreciate your service and your membership. All right, let me get the donations that I missed in the last stream real quick. Dihydrogen monoxide, thank you for your first dono from the last stream. Make sure to grab yourself a cheeseburger on your way past the commissary. Are there any anomalies that can dispel heat waves? Totally asking for a friend, not just it's too hot right now. I am certain we've got some weather control anomalies. It is definitely worth looking into. I am not above using anomalies to make myself comfortable in life. I mean, if we're here anyways, then why not? VW, are there drone pigeon SCPs? Well, I don't think we might have birds not real on the SCP wiki, I'm not sure. SCP birds not real. Nope. It looks like that is actually not what we've got. SCP drone pigeons. I'll even be specific. Desk is telling me there might be drone pigeons in London. Must show pigeons. 514 is anomalous homing pigeons. 4795 is between 400 and 600 pigeons. 6717 are life-size plastic models of pigeons. That's close to at least a false pigeon. But it doesn't look like drone pigeon by itself is an anomaly we're looking at. And finally, the last lost dono. VW, thank you for donating again for that one. For both of those, go get yourself a Frappuccino on your way past the commissary. Smolish asked this, but I want to know too. Has D9341 received an SCP classification yet? D9341 is not classified as an SCP in any way, although there are plenty of theories that it is somehow anomalous. I'm more of the multiverse theory that we're being shunted, our consciousness as a pataphysical entity is being shunted from universe to universe of D9341 iterations. But I do not believe, even then, I do not believe that D9341 is the anomaly. I believe we are the anomaly inhabiting it, a la many fan theories of Undertale and Deltarune. On top of which, the multi-universe theory fits in with SCP-3999 and reality benders, making D9341's life a living hell by repeatedly putting it through bad things. Are we the reality bender? Did we do this? And Phantom Reactor, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself a espresso on your way past the commissary. Spider-Man's a sucker for free stuff and food. Try that. Well, free stuff. I bet we can put some bait. Would not be an impossible task. All right, let me make sure that I've got everything marked clear here. That way I am officially caught up. Good. And one more time for Cyber Scorpion out there. Many thank yous for going and deleting that of your own volition there, is what I'm assuming happened since it happened so quickly. That is a very responsible thing to do. And make sure to go through the process a little more thoroughly next time. But you've bought some goodwill back by handling the situation clearly, if that's exactly what happened, as I'm predicting it seems to have. As a time check, we were in the last 10 minutes of this stream. As I said, it's a small coffee break stream today. Intern Widman, this is a fantasy land in Echo Chamberville. Well, here's the problem. This isn't actually an echo chamber. It is just the supreme power of my voice, that even in this kind of hoarse, debilitated state I am after a late night, I still echo to all heaven and hell. My voice cannot be stopped. Not anomalous, though. In case you were thinking that my voice is somehow anomalous, it's not somehow anomalous. I'm not anomalous. This is just a powerful voice from theater. This is no at all anomalies involved. Get that out of your mind. Frank Fontaine, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Make sure to grab yourself a Blintz on your way past the commissary. Is it possible to keep Josie the half cat as a pet? If not, what can I feed them, or can I work at the foundation? Well, I guess then you must be a civilian seeing this in a broken masquerade universe where normal civilians know about the foundation. And if that's the case, then yes, the foundation is always hiring, although you do have to be the best of the best of the best to be considered. That being said, no, you can't have Josie as a pet. Josie is an anomaly. It has to stay in containment. And if you are going to get a job with us, you will find out what to feed Josie when you are hired. VW, thank you for donating again. How would the foundation contain Whoville? Put that in a box. Done. VW, thank you for donating again and again. Why did the Ethics Committee support the O5 Council during SCP 5000? Well, they bought into the anomalous explanation, of course. There was something that convinced them that this was the right thing to do. And in fact, there are many theories that the fact that Pietro succeeded and went to reset the universe means that the entity we were trying to stop actually won. That the Foundation were not bad guys, they were good guys trying to stop bad things from happening. So there's the perspective that everything is screwed because Pietro succeeded and the Foundation was right the whole time. Fox Gamer, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. Make sure to grab yourself a cake pop on your way past the commissary. Good evening, Dr. Sherman. Do you think there's any sites Europe or Finland or Poland? And what do you think of SCP-966? So there are plenty of SCP Foundation sites across Europe. We have multiple language branches of SCP database on the internet. If you are looking through the database but want to look at it in a different language, you'll find different stories, as well as translations between multiple languages. You can go online for that. The international branches are available in multitudinous languages. Meanwhile, SCP-966, is that the sleepy guys? Dream Hunters, yeah, that's what I thought. Yep, they keep you up at night, which annoys me, so I don't like them on principle. I like getting a full night's sleep. Mozzarella Kitsune, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a new member. Make sure to grab yourself a bacon cheeseburger on your way past the commissary. When will I get a response on my internship application? Listen, we are the hot place to work. We're very popular. Everyone wants to be us. Everyone wants to be with us. Everyone wants to work with us. So we're filtering the applications. I promise your internship application is being processed. Janitor Poo Life. I do not think I'm an SCP. That would be ridiculous. I am not anomalous. I am just a humble SCP researcher and site director. You might be more than a janitor if you had paid attention. Salutations, Dr. Sherman. Can I be a D class, please? Intern fandom lover, I don't understand why you would want to be a disposable test subject. And the fear of what that might entail for you, honestly, makes me think that you might be the right fit for it. Because maybe we don't want to keep around someone who thinks like that. Phantom Reactor, thank you for donating again. Try using hot dog stands to track Spidey. Free food. I mean, for that, we need to know who Spider-Man's secret identity is, though, to know where to locate said things. We just can't stick them all over Manhattan. That would be unuseful. VW, thank you for donating again. What's the universe where the Foundation is public? You're talking about the Broken Masquerade canon. The Broken Masquerade canon is the main one where everyone knows about the anomalous as well as the Foundation and its work. Also, the End of Death canon. Obviously, the Foundation got released there because, you know, when everybody stopped dying, everyone figured out something was up. Hello, Dr. Sherman. What's your opinions on 096? I'm curious. 096 is a basic-ass anomaly. There's not much to have an opinion on, except we should not kill it, because then we can't research it. And everywhere where they want to kill it, bad things happen to them. That's good espresso lemonade. Phantom Reactor, thank you for donating again. I have not seen the CGI SCP Universe trailer. I have never heard of this. But I've got just enough time to check it out before we sign off for the day. Although, I need to make sure I'm going to the right one. Is this the one from 2022? That might be why I haven't heard of it. It hasn't been around in a while. Ruby Wolf. Espresso lemonade is a discerning beverage that a lot of people are kind of grossed out by, but I learned about it from some hipsters in Florida, and it hits the spot for me. All right, well, I'll have to look at this later because I do not have time for a 4-minute trailer before I sign off. We are right at the end of stream. Wonderland VR, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Make sure to grab yourself a slice of cheesecake on your way past the commissary. Have you seen the new Josie the Half-Cat SCP game on Steam? Actually, they are in cahoots with AFRAY Interactive, the people behind SCP-5K. And I'm working with AFRAY on the back end of their game stuff. So they are in cahoots. So yeah, I do know about that one. Janitor Ridman, you're not funny. Don't push your joke. Phantom Reactor. I can try and do it tomorrow for tomorrow's coffee break. Let's remind me tomorrow and we'll take a look at that. So, we have now reached the end of the coffee break. I've got to sign off and get back to my assignments. So, at the end of every stream, it is tradition. I tell you my favorite SCPs. And I'm not going to tell you my favorite SCPs are the SCPs I wrote. That would be cheating. Instead, you can go read my SCPs at the Sherm's author page and Site42 hub on the SCP Wiki. And while you're there, there's some direct donation links. You can become a Site42 patron, early access to our long-form videos for $1 a month. You can go to YouTube channel memberships where you get your badges, emojis, and green name here, so I see you easier in the chat. Or you can go up to level 2, and that's where you get early access to videos on YouTube membership. So either way, whichever you want to do, we appreciate the support. And even if you can't directly donate to Site42, it is okay, because as long as you are here in the chat, hanging out, doing stuff, that makes you a member of Mobile Task Force Sci-42, codenamed Signal Boosters. And so we appreciate you helping us to make SCP content happen in the world. Give me one moment. Something just came up. I've got to check something real quick. Hey, I'm not got. There was just a civilian at the door that I had to shoo away. I couldn't have them giving away my position. Sometimes we got to be careful out here. You're right. So, where was I? Yes, whether you are a direct donor or simply a Mobile Task Force Site 42 codename Signal Boosters, you are appreciated here at Site 42. I hope you guys have had fun. I hope you've learned something in our small streams today. I'll see you tomorrow, because tomorrow is the 2-month anniversary of our daily streams. The streak remains unbroken. Researcher Voidel, you are correct that 8596 is the gay homework, our Pride recommendation article of the day. So make sure you read that. I hope you all had fun and hope you learned something. Be safe, be well, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Secure, contain, protect. I didn't do my favorite SCPs. I'm not done yet. 3999-3043-008-J, spooky-J, 5031-517-55320-8980 with a content warning. Can't skip the edition. 3999-3043-008-J, spooky-J, 5031-5175-5320-8980. Content warning on the last one. Gay homework is 8596. I will see you all in the next stream. We stand unbroken. We are always victorious, one way or another. Fare thee well. She says she's no good with words, but I'm worse. Barely stuttered out a joke of a romantic stuck to my tongue. Way down with words too over dramatic. Tonight it can't get much worse. Verses when no one should ever feel like I'm 2 quarters and a heart down. And I don't want to forget how your voice sounds. These words are all I have, so I write them. You need them just to get by. Dance, dance, we're falling apart to halftime. Dance, dance, and these are the lives you love to lead. Dance, this is the way they'd love if they knew how misery loved me. That was a funny one.